Well, we're about to find out. Let's see.
Heard the news. I did. I heard the fucking news, man. I really did. I couldn't believe it. I woke up like
Couldn't
you guys,
believe
man.
it.
I drink my coffee, and I seen what you seen, bro. I seen the news.
I wake up just like you guys. I put on a white t-shirt, a wife beater, drink my coffee, look at my Lambo.
First thought that hit my head was this motherfucker didn't take his pills. Like instantly. I was like, yo, is this guy off the fucking the wagon? I don't think he took his fucking meds. That was my first thought. Swear to God. I swear to the Almighty. Then I see, what do they call
chomping
him?
the gum.
The Slick Daddy Club on X. And I see him on X, man, and they are just
hyping him up.
They're just on the Johnson. I mean, they are doing.
Yo, Doc has like cultivated the biggest, I feel like the most loyal fans ever, and it's fucking nuts. I think it's just like obviously the character. I think they try like, in a way, I think they're like separating the character from the actions. You know what I mean? And I think that's why it's so easy for them to be like oblivious or like what is it, ostrich syndrome, like bury your head in the sand. You know what I mean about the subject? Because like you have Guy Bean, and then you have the Doc, so I think it's easy for them to disassociate the person with the character.
When tricks, they're jumping, they're dancing, they're clapping, they're just like Nikki, you know. So I'm seeing a little bit of that. Then I have my next thought, you know, and I'm like, I mean, I haven't spoken about this in months, maybe like a.
Is he going over the video?
Chad, when was the last time that we spoke about this? This is history. August?
Okay,
May?
pause. He does not go over the Doc video, so we're going to find that real quick for context. Apologies, I thought this went over the Doc video. Let's see. Doc. Skip ahead.
All started with him trying his best to, get some sympathy by tweeting this at Twitch.
Although things have been settled, Twitch should do the right thing and correct their mistake of permanently banning the Doc by reinstating the channel. A little third-person action here. We should have never been banned in the first place. Dude did forget to take his meds, dude. He's fucking schizophrenic. He got multiple personalities. Twitch should have never allowed a low-level employee to override an entire ban system, which has already determined we didn't do anything wrong because of biased opinions of the Doc character. They could have reached out and had a quick 5-minute call and realized these mutual jokes and bantering never had serious intentions. Pathetic. Even if, dude, it's just bad fucking PR. Like, no one wants to be associated with that. You know what I mean? For obvious reasons, no matter if you release the messages or not, because obviously, because you didn't release the messages, there's something in there that's, fucked up. And this is coming from a person who used to be a pretty decent Doc fan. Like, I used to watch him. Like, he was probably the only streamer I watched, like while I was working, and I just enjoyed the chat and the character and everything. But still, it's fucked up. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, there's something there about that.
On his Guy Beam account, basically plays Twitch.
Why would you want to go back to Twitch anyways? That seems kind of fucking weird. Like, these people that you call them the purple snakes over at Twitch, the purple snakes. Like, why go back to there? That's the pussiest shit ever, dude. I would be like, nah, I'm good. Fuck y'all. I'm gonna let that sinking ship go. Because like I believe Twitch is sinking, bro. Like, I think there's gonna be some layoffs here soon. But anyways, let's continue.
Twitch should have never allowed a low.
Most pussy shit. Like, all the bullshit that's happened. You got paid by them too, right? Doc got paid by them. 10 mil, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm going off like half-baked remembering. You know what I mean? So, I want to see this fucking video. Hold on. Let's see. Right here.
I feel like it's fair game for me now to talk shit about them.
These poor people are depressed, huh?
He's red, dude.
I think anybody that like talks about anybody else so like passionately and with so much thought about someone else
Because it makes money, dude.
I think they're the biggest pussies.
Yeah.
I really do. I really do. I think Nick Merck's the biggest fucking pussy in the world. Lupo, obviously.
Oh, is he talking about him?
He's a fake. Let's go ahead and say it. Didn't talk about it before, but I'm in the mood now to talk about it. I think these fucking people are the phoniest people in the industry, man.
They don't want to be associated with that brand anymore. Like, it's a problem. Obviously, it's going to affect their income, and they're going to lose viewers if they associate with you over your controversy. It's obviously a problem. You can't down them for that unless this is all character. Most of the shit I see online, I am like 100% or about 90% convinced that anything that's online is not true. Like any drama or anything like that, I feel like it's cultivated. Or done just so people can get more views or stay in the spotlight. You see the same people, you see the same motherfuckers doing the same exact shit or just being weirdos. And it makes them relevant again, you know what I mean? Like I feel like that's how they stay on top. Pokimane, like she fell off for the cookie thing. Year later, now she's got some shit to say about Kendrick Lamar halftime show and all this shit. Or the Super Bowl show. I feel like all this shit is cultivated. I don't like this shit. Like, for one, this could have been like a whole elaborate plan to do this fucking rug pull without it being like super super obvious. I mean, it's fucking obvious to me. Like he got all these investors into this crypto game and all these people like wanting to, Midnight Society and all this shit. And like the messages leak or the truth comes out and all of a sudden Midnight Society, which he owns, I'm pretty sure he owned that studio, right? Like he was still a part. They said that he couldn't be a part of it, but he was still a part of it. He's still getting paid from them. And obviously the studio went under. I'm sure right after that shit, they stopped working on the game. I'm sure right after all that stuff was said and done, they stopped working on the game and people were already let go. Or they were just put on like what is it? Like they paid him out for the rest of the year. Because it wasn't until the end of the year until Midnight Society like collapsed, right? So they paid him off for the rest of the year. We're like, oh yeah, sure. And then everyone gets fucking laid off. They already knew the fucking plan.
You know what I mean, Champs?
But
I
no
don't
one
talk
wants
about it anymore, but I just had to say that. I did, and I know you guys know, and I had to say it. Biggest fucking phonies.
everyone's a fucking phony online,
Right.
let's be real.
I can call out all these people. I don't want to, though, man. I'm just in like a bad mood, but at the same time, it's just like I have to say the obvious. I do. Like, who does that? You know what I mean, Champs? These people have met.
Now, if like Nick Merckx and all these people are like continuing to talk about him, like, yeah, I understand like why you want to respond. Like, obviously you have to respond, especially since he has an audience. People are like egging it on, like, did you see what Nick Merckx said? Did you see what Dr. Lupo said? You know, so obviously there's going to be some type of rebuttal there.
Like, those two people met Mrs. Assassin and Baby Assassin, Little Assassin, right? They met him multiple times. So for Nick to go on some fucking low-budget podcast and talk about us the way he did, like, who does that?
There's a podcast.
Like, pause the music. Pause the set. I just gotta say it. Like, who does that? You fucking phony pussy. And then Lupo's screaming at the top of his lungs. He's got 400 viewers now. No one gives a, like, he's always copied us. Transitions, intros, all that stuff. He always has. Like, I just gotta go and I'm just gonna release some stuff off my mind just because I'm in the, just because I got so many technical fucking issues and audio issues and everything is always out. There's always fucking technical issues.
I mean, say what you want about Doc, you know, with all the allegations. The dude's fucking funny with this, with the character. You know what I mean? Huh? Yeah. Dude, like, the character is funny. It's a funny character. Like, the bullshit aside.
Happening on the stream, huh?
This man started calling people like Nick Merckx a fake friend, trans and gay.
Bunch of my mentions are he, they, she, hey, they.
Yeah.
I identify, you know, and look, Just to be blunt and straightforward, man. That's inexcusable. It's unacceptable, right?
Yeah, so like Nick Merckx was talking about this. I mean, this right here is old news. This is like him like defending Doc about the allegations, and then like afterwards like folding pretty quickly about it, which is understandable. Like, dude has his own family. The Nick Merckx brand is him. Like, and if he like says one thing about like leaving kids alone and all that shit, and then someone he's associated with is accused of, you know, shit, then obviously he's got to navigate those waters pretty carefully, because that just ruins viewership. It's a business. This is a business, and I've come to find out, like, YouTube with my 1,000 viewers or my 1,000 followers, YouTube, Twitch, all this shit, it's fucking cutthroat, dude. These people will turn on you. I have a warped skew of the world anyways. I think what is it? Is man inherently good or evil? But for like business, it is 100% cutthroat for this stuff. Anyways, you just got to navigate. You got to navigate this
No
this
excuse for
carefully.
something like that. And
Yeah.
I can't look. I hope you guys have a good day.
After being caught doing
All right, let's see. All right, now we'll go to the response.
Fucking September. It's about to be March. It's been like 6 months, 7 months. Now people are seeing the podcast clip, and I think that what a lot of people are getting is that this just came out. But this motherfucking podcast came out 6 months ago. And it was after this guy left. This guy put out a tweet saying he did what they're saying he did in his own words. And then he left. Bye-bye. I'm going to the mountains or some shit, this guy said. That was my third thought.
With
Do
the
people
island.
know when this podcast clip came out?
Not the best PR
Do they
move.
remember? Then my fourth thought. I had a lot of thoughts about this. Then my fourth thought was I kind of felt bad. That was number 4. It took me 3 whole
I remember he tweeted out like some animation about him like in this fucking super fast speedboat, and he's like racing towards an island. That is like, do you not see the connection there, dude? Why put that out? Do you not see the connection? I mean, it's fucking
thoughts.
Fucking
to get to
clown
the fourth
world.
one, where I had a little goodness from my little heart come out. I said, "Aw, I feel bad. I do. And I don't feel bad for him. I just feel bad for the communities, if you will, the people. Because I get it, man. I get it. Verdansk, me, Timmy, Clocky, Doc, gaming together, playing, you know what I mean, having fun. I get it, man. I get it. And I know that like that, those are some good times. I understand that. And I know the realization is setting in, like, you know, that ain't happening like that anymore or in the future. So I feel bad about all that, man. I really do. It's, you know, it is what it is. But guys, you have to look at your own lives and think, how many people have you known? How many things have happened that have changed the direction for yourself and these people? It's life. It's fucking life, you guys. You go through life and you move forward. Things happen. And these things will pop up. They happen. You just got to roll through it. And that's what I've been doing. I gave
You gotta
everybody
cut ties
my
with people
thoughts.
sometimes.
People seem to forget. You know, when the whole internet was after this guy, when we hadn't heard from him, I was the only one that was like, whoa. Let's wait.
I don't think
to
Tim
just
said anything
hear
either.
everything.
He
Let's
just
see
stayed
what's going on,
quiet.
right?
In the time,
Like,
just
we
stay
can't
quiet.
just have somebody say that.
And he didn't even mention Tim. I'm sure he still talks to Tim. I bet Tim is like, yeah, bro, that's kind of fucked up. Why'd you do that, Doc? It's kind of fucked up. And then he's like, Timmy, I didn't do it, I swear. Look, here are the messages. But sign this NDA. He was like, oh, okay, yeah, bro. Yeah.
This person did this, and then we don't even hear anything. We don't even see anything. So I got fucking hung up on the cross. I did, They crucified me. Now, granted, at that point in my career, I was damned if I do, I was damned if I don't, you know. But I got spit on for telling everybody I was the only one. Pokimane doing her shit, Hasanabi, fucking everybody. Oh,
No, they're all
I'm the
fucking
only
weirdos.
motherfucker. They was like, wait, hold on. The only one. This guy comes out with a tweet.
Why would he even bring up like Pokimane and Hassan Piker? That's like obviously those people are gonna have an opinion that's not in favor of. I don't think they liked him to begin with when he was on Twitch because of the dude bro fucking culture that he's got. You know what I mean?
That he edits like 19 times that says that inappropriate text to a minor. I mean, what? I just can't there's a lot of people out there that must truly lack the perspective. You know, look, I never really, I'm not going door to door calling this guy this or calling this guy that. I didn't say any words, any buzzwords. I did call him a tard. Look, all I was ever indicating when cutting this was that clearly I don't want to be associated with a guy that can do these types of things consistently. I said, I'm out, man. Well, you know, whatever. We already know the dude.
The gum is killing me.
Then he's talking about, this guy met my wife. I mean, motherfucker, you cheated on her. I met her? That's the highlight here? Yeah, I shook her hand at the Super Bowl halftime for 7 minutes. Yeah, I fucking met her. She was a nice lady. I feel bad for her, man. You know? I hope they figure it out. I seriously, I hope they figure it out. I hope it's great for them, man. I really do. I know it must be hard, this whole thing for them.
She's a nice lady.
I hope they figure it out.
That's fucked
But I didn't
up.
go up there talking
That's
about
so
his
funny.
wife and his kid. I just made a little point that I think was important. How you doing this with a wife and kid? That's all I said. And I think it's a pretty fair question. Because everybody thinks this guy is up on some fucking hilltop like we all pray to him or something. What are we doing? That was my sixth thought. Number
That's
7.
true. Yeah.
This is number 7. And this is one that's been on my mind for a long time. But, like, he's calling everybody fake in this clip that I seen. Fake.
I think people hold him up on a pedestal. Well, at least like the shared community, because I feel like that's what it is. It's a shared community between like Nick Merckx, Tim, and Doc. Like obviously these people interact with each other, and they interacted for a long time. Ninja as well, I think. But they obviously share a community together, pretty much. Like if you have Doc if you have Doc pulled up, I'm pretty sure you got Nick and fucking Timmy pulled up, or at least Doc and Timmy. I didn't really watch too much Nick Merckx. I did watch Tim. Tim's funny.
Fake and phony, fake and phony, fake and fucking phony, fake. Nick Merckx, fake and phony. That's what he keeps saying. Fake and phony, right?
You forgot pussy.
Am I slow? Or does this guy not get in front of a camera every day of his life in a fucking costume? Are we fucking serious right now? No, I'm dead ass with you right now. You gonna see me outside? You gonna see I'm gonna wear the same fucking kit right here, bro.
I'm gonna wear the same white beater,
Wears a
mustard
goddamn
stain.
wig. Are you fucking kidding me? I just don't get it. We're all fake and phony because we cut ties with you after you did some fucking crazy shit. Put all your boys in a tough spot. You want to get
That's
real about
true.
it? Get fucking real about it. You put everybody around you in a tough ass spot because
That's
you're
true.
a dog. Because you're a dog, bro. And I've known plenty of dogs, man. But when you go below that 18-year-old bullshit, you a different kind of dog now. Now you're a weirdo. And you can't fucking, you have no self-awareness. You can't reflect. You can't hold yourself accountable. You
That's
can't be a man.
true. That's true.
Being a man is about holding yourself accountable with things you do. It's a really important part about growing up and being a fucking man. You're a father. You're a husband. Look, you fucked up. You got to
Own it.
You
Yep.
don't get to go around and blame everybody else for the shit that you did. That's not what you do. That's not what you do. And we have not talked about this on stream in 7, 8 months. And every week I'm getting like clips. Yo, Nick, this guy's talking about you again. He's talking about Tim again. Talking.
I think some people just have a hard time handling popularity, money. Obviously, like it corrupts, man. Like as soon as you hit like a certain, you got all these eyes on you. You're starting to get a lot of, you get a little money. Make certain things easier, like getting women and things that you want. It's just so fucking weird. Like, you start getting more shit for free once you start getting more money. That's, I don't know, sponsorships and all this other shit. But obviously, it makes certain things easy. And if you're a man, it's well, if you're a weak man, I suppose, you let this shit get to your head, and then you start thinking like, oh, maybe my life could be better if I did this thing, or and you don't think about what you got right in front of you. You know what I mean? Especially you don't think about the people in your life that you built this with, because it's not a one pony show. Like, obviously your family was there and helped you build and help you get to where you're at. I believe Doc was like in a really rough neighborhood. I think he lost his job with Treyarch or wherever the fuck he was working. He was having issues getting work, and he's like, let me do this Doc. I guess he told his wife, like, let me do this Doc character, let me try this streaming thing, and it just paid off for him. So obviously someone had to be working in that house. I'm sure his wife was working as well, but if not, I mean, she still stayed home. Like, if she was stay-at-home mom and shit, you built it together, and you throw it away because you get a little money and fucking eyeballs on you. It's crazy.
Lupo.
But people have been doing that shit since the dawn of time. Even kings are corrupt. So
Talking about Z-Laner, right? Every fucking week this guy's got something to say. And look, and then my ninth thought, and this was like towards the end of my thought process, was like, yo, I know he feels the type of way.
He goes through a bunch of thoughts. He just listed off 9 thoughts that he had in like a split second, dude. Five brain.
Because the reality is that, all of us, we don't really know every little detail of what the fuck happened. We don't know the whispers. We don't know how it all went down. We just know what he told us, okay? And we know what they're saying. And what we did...
Where's the fucking Giga Hacker? Where's the fucking Giga Hacker, man? Just get in and get the fucking messages. Like, how hard could that be? How hard could it be?
We just connected the dots, right? Okay, I think that's a pretty fair assessment.
People hack emails all the time.
How things went. But we don't know everything, all right? So with that being said, like, he's the only one that does. My last thought was that I get that he feels bad about it all, okay? And I hope that he works it out. I hope he gets to a point where he feels better about things.
Fucking chomping on that gum, bro.
I don't go to bed every night like, yo, I hope Doc steps on a Lego, or like, yo, I hope this motherfucker rots in it. I don't do that. I'm going to bed off a gummy watching Harry Potter. I spent fucking 8 hours at the beach. Like, I'm not thinking about him.
Millions of dollars. I'm just chilling. Okay. I don't know. I mean, that's my thoughts on it, man. Like,
well, boys,
whoa.
it is tomorrow.
That's my thoughts on it. I think Doc's just obviously ego tripping a little bit. Just like, well, I'm the Doc, man. Like, I'm back. I'm still here, and people are talking about me, and I don't know. He fucked up. Dude fucked up. I mean, Nick put it really well. Like, you just gotta own it, but you gotta expect people around you to react to it and want to cut ties with you, because it at the end of the day, it is a business, and these people are making, like, these are these people's fucking livelihoods. You know what I mean? So just because you take a hit doesn't mean you have to go down with the fucking ship. You know what I mean?
Talk about it more, but I just had to say
I want to hear
that.
X's
I did.
opinion on it.
No, but God, I had to say it. Biggest fucking phonies. I can call out all these people. I don't want to, though, man. You know what I mean, Chips? These people have met, like, those two people met Mrs. Assassin and Baby Assassin, Little Assassin, right? They met him multiple times. So for Nick to go,
just because you meet your fucking, like, you can still be a piece of shit and have an opinion about someone just because they have a wife and kid. I don't know. Just because you meet somebody. I don't know how, like, it depends on, like, how deep was their relationship? I don't know. Like, Nick says he just met her once at the Super Bowl. She was a nice lady.
go on some fucking low budget podcast and talk about us the way he did? Like, who does that? Like, pause the music. Who does that? Fucking phony pussy. And then Lupo's screaming at the top of his lungs. He's got 400 viewers now. No one gives a, like, he's always copied us. Transitions, intros, all that stuff. He's always has. Like, I'm just gonna release some stuff off my mind. Disrespecting me, disrespecting Mrs. Assassin, Lil Assassin. Come on, man. That's how you get knocked the fuck out. This guy thinks he's the
Okay.
That's how you get knocked out. I missed that. I didn't get to hear that part.
That's incredibly questionable, okay? And then your comeback is that somebody has less viewers.
Nick Merckx versus Doc. I don't know, man. Nick Merckx versus Doc. I don't know. Doc's got height and reach. I would say who's got combat experience. Who's actually put the work in. Because anyone can throw hands. That's just puncher's luck. You know what I mean? Who's trained?
Lupo's exit from the big spotlight is a lot more gracious than his, even if he's not out of the spotlight, whatever. Still,
is Nick Merckx, dude? I don't even know what happened to him. I don't know if he's still around. He thinks he's like a tough guy putting his who can I knock out in a fight list together. Like, first off, who does that shit, man? Second off, this guy wouldn't even fucking come close. No way. Anyways, I just don't know who, like, the type of mentality.
Anyone can talk shit.
What you do next is usually what matters in those instances. People that say cancel this, cancel that, they cancel themselves by not going live, whatever. He's going
creator
live,
clash.
He's doing his thing. I guess that's his way of doing things. It is what it is, and he's still successful. So people don't actually care. I know it's a question, like, this is how it is. Like if the man stopped going live, he's canceled, right? But if he goes live still, he's not canceled. That's kind of how that works. So the guys had to keep going live, and he
talk about someone like that. Like, you just gotta be. You're lost. You don't do that. Time out. No, especially when you don't know shit. No one does. Fucking rat. What he is. Lupo, fake phony rat. There's a lot of people that that I don't care about. I don't care about. The issue that I have with those two.
No, I'm not okay with it. Well, I'm not. I'm okay with it. I didn't say I'm okay with it. The facts remain to change. My thing's not gonna change. I'm not, bro. It's like you want me to keep rating every time.
Bro, Mrs. Assassin multiple times. They met.
I don't care who met who. If you meet somebody's wife or kids or whatever, if somebody does something wrong, you shouldn't be bound by some code of law, code of friendship.
Do you understand what XQC is saying? Kinda, barely. Like, it's a little bit of gibberish mixed with some tard. I got a little tard in me, so I can kind of pick and choose, or pick and hear, you know what I mean?
Strength and loyalty, like, nah, dude. If you did some weird shit, I'm not gonna say anything because I've met your wife. What a stupid fucking dumbass shit to say, man.
Yeah, I agree.
Listen, if anything, holding your butt accountable when you do some dumbass shit is being a
There's
good friend.
more?
Letting your friends get away with it.
I didn't get this.
Get away with shit
Beer buck.
is not being a good friend.
Do you speak XQEs? Barely. He's like French, right? He's from Canada. Canadian.
That's what's up. That's not being
Canada.
a fake friend. That is you being a bad friend by hoping that your friends do that for you.
Yeah.
Weird as shit. Odd.
Baby assassin. They met my family.
I said already, like, they're not gonna go down with the ship.
You know what I mean, Chad?
They're not gonna go down with the
Sucked in
ship.
by an over-exaggerated fucking narrative that was blown up by all these little anime, desperate for attention, zero life experience people on the internet, these trolls, and it was blown out and exaggerated. And then you got people going, but you admitted it. What the fuck did we admit? Some jokes and bannering? That's what we said. Wake up. We didn't admit nothing.
Just release it then.
Convinced, and they're all convinced by the narrative that was put out by, guess who? Rolling Stones, Washington Post, right? Little fucking depressed, deep-eyed slasher. All these people, right? These people we can't relate
Depressed,
to, and it's
deep-eyed.
unfortunate. But the real truth, like after that, it was revealed. Look at these fucking fake phonies, man. I mean, you're literally Nick's going on.
Was Doc proven innocent or something? Why is he crashing out for people distancing from him over what allegedly happened? That is true, dude. Like, why? Like, people crashing out over that. I mean, he's crashing out over, like, I mean, I keep saying it, like, over and over. Like, this is a business. This is a business, and it's cutthroat. It's a cutthroat ass business. No one's gonna put their fucking livelihoods on the line. No matter, and you shouldn't expect them to. You shouldn't expect them to go down with your sinking ship. That's the dumbest shit ever. It's the dumbest shit in the world. To think that. And obviously they're gonna talk about it because people are fucking asking. So they gotta form some type of opinion. Better to be on the one that, you know, that's gonna keep their viewers and their monetization. So I don't know.
He's not right. I don't know, bro. If something happens and there's nothing to it, okay, you're not bound by some fucking like law or you can say, oh yeah, that shit's weird as fuck. That didn't happen or whatever, right? I deny all of it. That shit is not real, or whatever. You don't go, oh.
All right, I don't really care about
People have enough to fucking.
what you got to
I
say.
don't even fucking.
This whole fucking reacting to reactors is crazy inception to me. It's weird.
Look, there's a difference between having to, like, as a person in the industry, to speak up on it, and, like, for example, Tim and Z Laner, like, they're good people.
Reacting to reactors react. I think I could probably find something. I know I could find I could bring up Chud or someone's reacting to someone react to me reacting to me reacting
They're
again.
good people. They responded in a way where it's like, you know, hey, from what we've heard, okay, again, give me a call, shoot me.
Someone's got to take Doc and his allegations, or you know how they chop up words? They chop up words to make songs with. They do it all the time. I've seen a few with Trump. They should do that with Doc. That'd be so fucking funny.
Shoot me a DM, whatever. Let's talk about it. Explain it in a couple minutes. Boom, that's it. But they never did that. So for those that are asking, like, you should play with Z or Timmy, the only way is they'd have to apologize. Not publicly. I don't care about it. They just come up and say, hey, you know, made a mistake. Boom, let's get back into it. Then
Oh wait, does he not play with Timmy anymore? I mean, obviously he doesn't play on stream with Timmy. I feel like
I don't care. Like,
I feel like him and Tim were pretty close. I feel like Tim was pretty hurt by it. Not being able to play anymore with them. I think definitely some off camera conversations are happened. So
or Timmy,
I bet they're still friends.
The only way is they'd have to apologize. Not publicly. I don't care about it. They just come up and say, hey, you know, made a mistake. Boom, let's get back into it. Then I'm good, right? That's how I deal with shit, right? Like, hey, as long as you learn from it, you apologize. Boom, you move on. This whole exaggerated.
You apologize, bro. What?
Okay, I don't care about this. It's just fucking.
Yeah.
All right. What else?
I'm sorry I fucked up. I'm sorry I fucking put this pressure on you, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, he should apologize to them and be like, hey, I'm sorry I put you in this position. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, look, I could react to him reacting to reacting. I still need to watch the Hassan nuke. Is that worth the watch, guys? Is that worth the watch?